Welcome back. In this model, we'll be talking about breaking stereotypes and the hidden value of teaching. A lot of people think teaching doesn't bring in money, it's not rewarding. Financial potential in teaching, we talk about the perceived stability. It's interesting the way we think about the fact that some people still think teachers' reward is in heaven. But even from here in the world, you can get your reward. What needs to be different is what you do and the way you do it. If you create value, you get paid for it. No matter how much you charge, you may be able to make the money. I followed a guy years back who was charging $2,000 per hour in the US, and he was teaching from his sitting room, from his dining table. I'm telling you about 11, 12 years ago, 2,000 naira per hour. And he eats and he sits at the dining and starts teaching, and he earned $2,000 per hour. Who says you can make good money from teaching? You are the one that can create the barrier between you and what you can get from life. Teaching is more than a passion project. It can be lucrative. It's what you make out of it. We'll be talking later about the branding thing. It is the way you present yourself that people pay for it. So look at making you what you think you should be, not what you are presently. Because what you use to limit yourself is what you think people think about teachers. Once I was training some teachers, and I asked, why are teachers poorly paid? And they told me, people don't respect teachers. People don't think well about teaching. People won't respect you as teachers if you don't respect yourself. But if you think great about you being a teacher, then people will be ready to pay what you think you're worth. Or you must be able to think first about what you think you're worth, and then give out what you're worth, even before people start paying for what you're worth. Let's talk about the hidden value of teaching. When you teach, there are a lot of social rewards, fulfilling emotional connections with students. You see, when you teach students and you think about not just teaching the subject, a lot of teachers just take out the subject and forget the human in that student. When you create a connection with the students, you don't just make the students happy and learn what they need to learn. You're also able to feel good that you're making life better for some people. How about the impact on shaping futures and communities? I feel so happy knowing every time I get connected with my past students that have changed their lives. We think so little about what we do. We don't realize that when what you do as a teacher is valuable and you do more, and others that you impact go on to impact others. It's a lot of things in terms of intrinsic motivation. When you have fulfillment, it's even more than money. And that's why people don't get money from their teaching profession. They look at the money more than they look at the impact. Why does Elon Musk make so much money? Why does Bill Gates make so much money? He makes so much money. Why does Jeff Bezos make so much money? Because he creates solutions to people's problems. When you create solutions to people's problems through your teaching profession, you make the money in it. You can be creative as a teacher. You can do things the way you want. But we limit ourselves with the way we think. We must have a good growth mindset as teachers. And this will give you that springboard towards the success you want, towards the fulfillment, happiness, and at the end of the wealth you want. I believe with this, we're setting the tone towards realizing how lucrative teaching can be.